Hello, listeners. I'm eating a red apple. My main two sources of food lately have been apples and carrots. I eat a lot of apples and carrots. Why? Because they come from the ground. They're rooted from the ground. Plus, apples and carrots are older than me. So I have to listen. So I must eat them. Today is Friday, April 16th, 2021. You can pre-save my album, no edit, on all platforms. The album drops May 15th. I have to clean my laundry today. I don't have that much laundry. But if I was to estimate an amount of how much my laundry would cost for it to get cleaned at the laundromat, no less than $10. Because I clean weekly. And I'm only one person. I don't wear a lot of stuff. It only depends on my setting. When I'm home, not a lot of laundry. When I'm not home, a lot of laundry. I'm not too long getting out of the shower and brushing my teeth and doing some Muay Thai kicks to close my dresser door in my room. Then I open up my window to feel a breeze of outside. It's a little cool temperature outside. It's sunny. Trees are green. The birds are chirping. All my neighbors are at work. Or probably on break at work. Hell, they may even quit their job. Who knows? I thought I needed a haircut, but I got a haircut last week and it was $20 and I don't have that much hair. I don't allow it to grow because when it grows, it looks wild. Unless I continue to go to the barbershop. And I thought about going today. I said, is it worth paying $20 to trim up my facial hair and the hair on top of my head? And I say no, because it hadn't grew within 7 days. I just went last week. So I can save that $20 and eat a ton of apples today and possibly run out within a few days and buy some more apples. Those apples will last longer than a damn haircut. The apples go inside you. The haircut on the outside. The inside is beautiful. So is the outside, but the inside is what most people don't see, never will see, never would understand about a person. That's why it's always good to take care of your body. I drink a lot of water too. So where I'm going at with this conversation is, I'd rather purchase apples over a haircut. Because I look good on the inside and the outside. And if I know I look good on the inside, the outside, I'm stunting. I tend to buy a lot of floss too. I floss until my gums bleed. Whenever I do something, I try to be competitive at it. When I eat an apple, I eat the whole apple. I try to eat the apple down to the seeds Sometimes I get greedy and eat the seeds. I never ate the stem of the apple, but with the carrot, I eat the whole carrot. I get the carrots that look like they've been grabbed from out of the ground. And at the bottom of the carrot is like dirt. It's almost like a root that was snapped apart, but it's still dirt. And I tend to wash the carrots off. Sometimes I don't wash the carrots off. I just eat them as if I picked them out of the ground, out of a farm, you know. It's a veggie, so I was like, oh, whatever. Dirt ain't gonna hurt me. I used to eat sand when I was younger. I ate sand before. I swallowed a penny. So eating the whole carrot and the whole apple won't hurt me. It'll only allow me to be healthier. It's almost 1 p.m. in North Carolina time. Good day to go out. I'm not sure what I'd do if I go out. Maybe I stay in and play some music. I'll probably go to the gym later on. The Planet Fitness, I think they close at 10 today, so I might go later. I worked out 2 times this week. This will be my 3rd time. If I work out today, I have to do it tomorrow to make it 4. That's a full week for me. And today will be a harder workout because the last 2 days were very easy. I do enough when I work out for my body to ache and for me to walk home. When I walk home from the gym, I feel like I never even went to the gym because I make sure I stretch before I leave the gym. And when I stretch, I kind of get rid of the exercise pain that I just gained from being at the gym for possibly an hour or more, sometimes less. I always work on my abs. Everywhere I go, my mind tells me to do my abs. And my abs allow me to feel invincible. Probably because that's the middle, the stomach, the most important part of the body. The stomach is equivalent to the mind, you know. Because what you read, you put into your mind. And what you eat, you put into your stomach. And if you compare that, that's equivalent. You want to be healthy. You want to be healthy in the mind and in the stomach. So I eat candy sometimes, not as much as I used to. I kind of transferred over to fruit and veggies. Not all types of veggies like onions and peppers and shit. I have my picks. And carrots and apples are winning. Yes, I like the color orange and red. I know I've taken a good shower because when I get out of the shower, I know I've taken a good shower because my face ashy. I got out with dry skin. That's good. I clean myself 100,000 times. I just purchased some new body wash. I think I ran out. A few squeezes on my rag. Had to get clean. I went to sleep last night stinking. So now I have to clean my bed stuff, my bed sheets and comforter. Went to bed stinking last night. Not necessarily stinking, but you can tell I had been out in the jungle roaming around. And I didn't want to take a shower so late because I didn't want my mom yelling because she had to get up and go to work. I like riding the bus in my hometown. I never rode the bus. Well, I rode the bus when I was very young. I don't really remember. I rode it when I was young kid. Less than 5 years old when I used to ride the bus. And I never rode it. I never rode the bus again until I moved to California. And I started riding the bus a lot. And then I returned home years after being in California. And I finally rode the bus again 20-something years later in my hometown. And I feel like a kid. I am a kid. Even when I'm 100, I'm going to still tell people, I'm a kid. Can't tell me what to do. I'm a kid, you know. Whenever I'm on that bus, I feel like a little kid, you know. I feel like I'm on a field trip, you know, going to the grocery store or to the Haynes Mall. That's the name of the mall in my hometown. Or to the barbershop or to the Goodwill to buy some clothes to sell or wear. Or to the Taco Bell. Or to the Walgreens. Or to my sister's house. Or to my brother's house, you know. Or to the gym to play basketball. Or to the gym to work out and sweat. Whenever I'm on that bus. feel like I'm going on a field trip. It's only $1, and you get a transfer. And after you pay $1 and get off at your stop, you get a piece of paper that you can put back into the next bus you ride, but it expires within a few hours. So it's very fast. Only $1. You can go anywhere around town for $1. Hell, you can leave town for $1. The only reason I ride the bus now is because I don't have a car. My license is still suspended. I hadn't paid off speeding tickets and one seatbelt ticket. Man, I lost my license in 2017, and now it's 2021. And I'm still bullshitting about getting my license. But I know once I get my license back, then I'll be very healthy. I'll be able to drive and go get carrots and apples instead of walking, or riding the bus or even Ubering to get that less of an item. I can be able to get in the car and go get it. I can even leave it in the trunk. I can keep carrots and apples in my trunk and still go in the house. I can have snacks in the car. So that'll be a goal I'm working on towards summertime. Also, to all my followers, all my listeners, all my supporters, I have a new website out that I sell merch on. The link is in my bio on Instagram. My Instagram name is MalcolmH12. That website name is Malcolm Hatchet Merch Stuff. That's MERCHSTUFF. Malcolm Hatchet Merch Stuff. Let me make sure I'm saying the right details. Yeah, I made it last night, like 3 a.m. I was up. I've been trying to sell clothes for a while on Shopify. And I kept getting this ad every time I got on the internet to watch things. I kept getting the ad. So I finally watched the ad over and over. Weeks go by. And I finally created a Shopify. And my name is Malcolm Hatchet merchstuff.myshopify.com. And you can also find that in my bio on my Instagram. And I have a few podcast items for sale. I have a few podcast items for sale. And you can purchase those items or look at them or share with your friends or listen to my podcast. Make sure everyone who's listening, share this podcast with a friend if you like it. Send me feedback. Also rate the podcast. I'm sitting at a 5-star right now. That means I'm trying. And subscribe. And I also have a YouTube channel. I have a podcast YouTube channel called Malcolm Hatchet, wherever I'm at. And I also have a little silly YouTube channel where I post cool videos of me just being myself or writing skits and posting them online for people to enjoy, like myself. And make sure I got a lot of channels. Yes, my YouTube channel is Malcolm Hatchet. Check out my YouTube channel, Malcolm Hatchet. I've had this channel for a while. I post the videos and I delete the videos. But these videos on this YouTube channel called Malcolm Hatchet, I'm going to keep forever. And I'm going to add to them. I posted a few videos recently. I posted 3 videos within one day. And I'm very proud of that. And also I have a podcast channel called Wherever I'm At with Malcolm Hatchet. Please subscribe and share my videos and listen and like. And also you can listen to the podcast on the app called Podcast. I also sell artwork on eBay. And I sell clothes and DVDs. And my eBay name is MALHATC-32. You can find that scrolling through my Instagram. I post eBay stuff sometimes. And I also have another app that I downloaded and I sell cool things on called Mercury. And I sell clothes on there. I sell a lot of clothes for low prices. And eventually I'll narrow it down to one website. But I like to be competitive and I like to be all over the place. It tends to make me stronger and it tends to make me lose focus of what I have in front of me. And eventually my mind will align with what I have in front of me. And I'll put it all together in one website. But in the meantime, I'm on the Mercury app at Malcolm Hatchett. I'm on eBay at MALHATC-32. I'm on podcasts, wherever I'm at with Malcolm Hatchett. I drop unlimited amounts of podcasts weekly. There's no say to how many I drop. I might drop one week. I might drop 2 the next week. I might drop 5. I might drop 7 days in a row. I might drop 7 podcasts 7 days in a row. Have an album coming out. You can pre-save the album today. It's called No Edit. The album's called No Edit. It's all raw material, all honesty. Everything I speak is honest. If I'm lying, I'm still telling the truth. You know, that's how honest I am. This is my second comedy album, my third album total. I listened to the album last night and I almost cried. Tears of joy, sadness, sorrow. What I mean by sorrow, I don't know what that definition means, but the way I said it is loneliness. Because when I was recording those albums, I was very lonely. Or when I was at those mics, I was very lonely. And now to listen to that new album called No Edit, I heard it in my great grandma's room yesterday, and I was like, wow, this is really good. I've been holding it in my phone for a very long time, and I'm honestly proud of myself, and I'm proud of the growth that I've received by just going up to open mics since I started performing comedy in 2004 in my hometown at a comedy club called Laughing Gas. And years later, I caught a Greyhound to Los Angeles, California, and fell in love with that place. I call it home now, you know. And whenever I come home, my friends always ask, why are you home now? Why are you home? And sometimes I don't answer them, but I always say, hey, this is home. I'm from here. You know, when y'all motherfuckers go out of town, go to the beach, and y'all come back, I don't ask why y'all home. As soon as I go to California and take pictures with palm trees and shit, and I come home, motherfuckers want to be like, why you home? Thought you was famous. It don't work like that, people. I'm from everywhere, but I'm from North Carolina, Winston-Salem to be exact. But I'm from everywhere. Wherever I go, I become comfortable because I'm not afraid of anything. I love everyone. I treat everyone equal, and I'm a silly kid, and I'm all over the place. I'm in love with outside, so I know wherever I go, I love it. Album coming out, No Edit. I appreciate my work. I give effort, and when I give effort, I feel like I accomplish a lot. Because my album, you know, a few people might listen when the album comes out, or a lot of people might listen. I tend to tell myself, a lot of years from now, everybody will listen. I was listening to Red Fox last night. One of the greatest comedians of all times, one of the first comedians of all times, possibly recorded. And I was watching this stand up, and I got to tell myself I have to get back to California to perform comedy because this guy's really good, you know. And he passed a while ago, but then I tell myself, did he really pass? Did he really die? Because I'll still look him up. And once you look someone up online on YouTube and you press play and their voice starts to speak, where you can hear it, that person isn't dead anymore. That person is alive. You know, so I felt like I went to a Red Fox show last night. And it motivated me. You know, I said, oh, I got to do this for real. Here I am, 27 years old, listening to Red Fox. I bet when he was here, when he was alive, he probably would always say, I bet when I'm gone, motherfuckers gonna appreciate me. And now I'm here and I'm like, shit, I appreciate myself and I appreciate everybody that's gone. So I make these albums and these beautiful podcasts for now and for later. Because now is later. You know, it's already 100 years from now. That's today. It's right now. These dates and these years don't really matter. It's all about the moment. The moment is now. This is another good podcast of mine. I finished that apple, have part of the apple in my left hand. And once you bite into an apple, the inside of the apple turns brown like a penny. So I have to possibly put this apple in a plastic bag and take it outside and throw the rest of this apple away. Because if I leave it in my mom's house, ants and gnats and all types of bugs, even worms, will get to this apple. And the inside of my mom's house will look like I'm outside. And she might whoop my ass and put me out today. So I have to put this apple in the trash can now. And I have to drink some water and eat some carrots and meditate. I try to, after I record this podcast, I'm going to meditate for 1 hour. The most I meditated for was possibly 1 hour. I think so. I meditate a lot. I meditated last night for possibly 10 minutes, but I haven't meditated since last night in a while. Because I fall in love with meditation and I forget that there is meditation because I'm always all over the place. I'm always doing something. I'm always reading. I'm always jumping. I'm always climbing a tree. I'm always working out. I'm always online. I'm always trying to sell clothes. I'm always recording a podcast. So sometimes I forget to meditate. But I know if I was to write something down and put it on my wall and look at it every day, I would remember to meditate. My name is Malcolm Hatchett. I love you all. This is my podcast, Wherever I'm At, with Malcolm Hatchett. Have a great Friday. No edit. Drops May 15th. Pre-save my album today. Peace out. It's Friday. I ain't got no job. I ain't got shit to do. Thanks for listening to this week's episode of Wherever I'm At with Malcolm Hatchett. Like, subscribe, share, tell everybody. Tell your cousin you don't like. Tell your baby mama. Tell the dude down the street who keep calling the police on you because you fresher than him. Go down the street and tell him to listen to Wherever I'm At. Follow my YouTube page at Malcolm Hatchett. Follow my Instagram page at MalcolmH12. Follow my Twitter page at Malcolm Hatchett. And show love to my Patreon page at Malc12. MALC12. This is The Life of a Comic, Wherever I'm At, with Malcolm Hatchett.